Morning, Soul Tribe. It's Michelle with Sacred Spiritual Healer with your daily messages, daily vibe. The daily vibe for the tribe. So, oh yeah, happy Valentine's Day. We're going to get messages from Spirit for the collective here. And the counterpart, your person, is here, okay? Near future, of course, as always. We're not doing recent past, but we have clarifiers and overall energy. Today, the candle in the chakra is the sacral chakra, but with an orange-red candle. Your sacral chakra's color is orange. To embody, but to be grounded in Mother Earth, to go outside, even if it's on your lunch break or something, just to walk around the trees, be grounded at this time. Energies are still a little crazy. Mercury's going retrograde, I think, on the 16th. We're still in the pre-shadows of it, so the energies are already in full force. And if you're feeling crazy energy, that's why. Energy for the collective. Overall energy for the collective. Yeah, go outside, get grounded. Give thanks to Mother Earth for that of which you have. I get the energy almost of a harvest, like giving thanks. And to Mother Earth for giving you the things that which you have. Be grateful to those around you for what you have and what they bring to you in your life, for the importance that they are. But also to love yourself and know to give yourself instead of waiting for someone else to give to you. To give to yourself, to love yourself at this time. Buy your own bouquet of flowers, right? All right. So, energy for feminine or the collective. Thank you, collective. And the counterparts, the collective's person. Anything else? I don't know why I'm drawn to get another one, but what is it for? The universe? What's the universe want us to know for today? Okay, so the universe had me, Spirit had me pull 2 extra cards. The universe is saying that, yeah, the energy right now is, you may feel the gloominess, doom energy. Number 11, looking at things a little dreary. And know that, yes, the bodacious Bodak is here to, in the energy of the Mercury retrograde for the next few weeks to, I guess, I always consider him like the little mischievous elf or fairy that likes to stir trouble where there's boredom. So if things aren't being done correctly, people are getting bored or stagnant in their sole purpose, getting stagnant in their personal growth, then bodacious Bodak brings tower moments or things to stir up the energy. But yes, know that you may be feeling a little gloominess energy at this time. Divine. This is the collective. You are the Caden, very much birth changes have occurred, gone through the transformations of soul, death, and rebirth. And you've gone through the next level of ascension gate, right? And then you were tested again and to go through the next gate. But know that these tests, these challenges, these tower moments in your life are happening for you to make you stronger to get through in that ascension, through that next gate. The Lume, number 3, body, mind, and soul. Look how this is your person. So we have the collective, those that have liked, subscribed, shared, whatever, had an energetic exchange. Those are the energies I pull in as the collective. And these are your persons that's attached to you, the ones you're thinking about. I'm going to hold it up. I love his face. It's like, oh my goodness. And he's kind of like, not quite the gloominess doom energy, but kind of like, oh, what's the, trying to figure out the energy he does feel. Knows he or she's gone through transformation and there's change, but they've really been through the tethers. To me, this is a lot of tower moments, right? They've gone through the war. And so they have that gloominess or a little worried look, like, I'm trying to see the light, but have really been through it. We've been there in the past as well, the collective, right? But after you come out of that, you come out as the Caden, this beautiful little inner child, just shining your light, glowing, embracing the magic within yourself, loving your inner child, healing your inner child, and realizing that, yeah, you are enough. You can love yourself and to get into soul purpose, that this journey is first about healing and coming together with yourself and your inner child, so that you are whole on your own before you come in union with another person, another energy. 5 cards, please, Spirit, for the collective. True and precise messages. Anything else for the collective? Anything else regarding that? Okay. Just for some reason felt like there was another one. And this is your person. So this is the collective, your person. This is your person. Okay? This is the spellcasters. I don't always pull this deck out. It's got beautiful artwork though. I'm being told to leave that in reverse. Your near future. Their near future. Actually, okay, how do they see their future with the collective? How does this person see their future with the collective? Okay. Overall energy is coming up again with the grounded, just being drawn back to it. This is Nemesis and all about lessons. Those lessons are coming from the triggers from your person. Again, give thanks. I'm hearing give thanks to the lessons you're receiving, those triggers you're receiving, the tower moments, but to be thankful for those moments because it's allowing you to grow and to be stronger within yourself. It's nurturing you, allowing you the knowledge to hear from your higher self when to walk away from toxicity and to be more grounded, to be more stable on your own. Okay, here for the collective we have the Two of Wands energy. I have a huge hawk flying outside the window. For those that if that's a synchronicity for you. Two of Wands. You're making a decision moving forward, clinging. Perhaps you're trying to make a decision to walk away from this connection, or you're feeling like there's so many tower moments, like Pandora's box has been opened. The things of the shadow side of your person's been so illuminating that it's making you want to cling to maybe your own stability, yourself, your own growth. And hopefully, yeah, you go in, use this time then to go within and heal from those triggers, those wounds, but then to start or take that step towards your soul purpose. You're trying to manifest this new beginning, or manifesting all the tools within yourself so that you can have that clear path, that clear direction from spirit. Having the belief in spirit, because she's reaching for the stars here, for her crystal ball, holding it up to the light. Temperance is here bringing balance to a situation regarding your emotions. Things that, yeah, you had passion, but you had to set it aside for the moment, focusing on you. You felt like you were just pouring your heart out to this person. You were really trying to open up to this person, being very vulnerable, very emotional. They, in turn, didn't open up to you, and perhaps they just left you feeling more emotional and tormented than of imbalance. So temperance is here balancing things out for you, helping you to balance yourself. And Spirit says that's why you need to go and be grounded at this time, especially with the sacral chakra, or like red candles, wear earth colors. The Chariot here reminds me of you moving forward, but there is being illuminated here that only one person's moving forward in this Chariot, and you're not sure which direction to go. Perhaps we have not only that's being drawn to my attention, both horses looking different opposite directions, but you also have two crows flying different directions. But here in front of her is this beautiful glowing light, her spiritual guidance, but moving this through the storm waters, again with the storm waters here. And you have storm water. Somebody lives by the ocean, other than me. Here you have the water here, very calm, trying to decide. Maybe you're deciding on to choose yourself, to choose your soul purpose. Here we have a lot of running water, right? And here also the rough waters, very emotional. Again, Five of Pentacles, you're taking yourself out of the cold, maybe because you had to pull your energy back. You felt left out in the cold, or they kept blocking you, not coming and sharing with you their feelings. So you felt like you were left out in the cold. But this is you, collective, bringing yourself out of the cold, moving forward. Because temperance is, or judgment, judgment here. And we knew that judgment came in January, karmic deaths were all coming due, and things were, torrential, right? Like when that message about the turbulent, the wind, change of winds and the turbulent currents, right? And that's how the last 2 weeks have been. The first 2 weeks of February were very turbulent for most people, I think. And that was the energy here again with the way this waves are all coming up around her, and you have the hands of the souls trying to reach up, but it's because they're down there because of the judgment on the situation. Your near future. Things of the smoky mirror. The smoky mirror here is an illusion. Things 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Number 11 card. And things are not going to look, when you come out of, once you get started in your soul purpose, you're going to see things more clearly from that higher perspective. Totally different. That illusion or smoke the fog is going to be lifted, and you're going to see things a little more clearly of exactly what has transpired through this partnership. Things coming to a harvest in a beautiful way. And another 10 card and a 4. We also have a 4 here, even though it equals 10. Actually, it equals 11, my bad. So here you have 11 and 11. A 4 and a 10. The 4 is about protection, divine protection. It's also about stability. 10 is the harvesting of the crops. The corn here represents the harvest, your connection with this, the relationship or connection, the partnership you've been working towards has come to a stale end of that season, right? And it's time to make a change and move forward, plow over the field and plant new crops. But part of that is you having to come forward, seeing things from that higher perspective, going in soul purpose and realizing that first, before anything can occur, you have to love yourself, be that phoenix rising, take and accept that change that's going on in you and shine it in a beautiful way. Allow yourself to shine like the lotus flower here with the dragonfly coming up out of it. You're a person, the collective's person, your counterparts, regardless to whether they're male, female, divine masculine, or feminine. This is a 6 of Pentacles. They know that they were not giving you equal give and take. They know they weren't nurturing you, but that they were, they were taking from you the nurturing that you were giving them, but they were not seeing to, they were only taking, they were not giving as much as they should have. But they too have seen and been changed in, with their awakening process. Maybe that is why he's looking all confused, like, oh no, what did I do? I was not a very good, I didn't step up. Well, now here is the King of Cups energy. Could be a queen, male or female, but King of Cups very much seeing things differently, seeing things eye to eye with you, that you are mirroring one another, loving themselves from the heart, having that open heart, and keeping their toes in this connection, this very emotional connection, seeing the growth and potential in this connection, and holding firm to the staff that guides them to you. Here it's also causing a bit of a monkey mind, putting themselves in the 9 of Wands, that self-imposed imprisonment. Your person's very confused because they felt you pull away, you walked away, you made a choice because of that Pandora box, because of the Tower moments. You chose your soul purpose, you chose yourself, you started manifesting a new beginning, maybe even a new person for some of you. And with Temperance here, balancing, bringing things to balance that put them in a Tower moment, causing them that monkey mind, right? Self-imposed imprisonment that just kept bugging them all day, all night, regardless to the seasons. They just couldn't get away from that thought. But the Wheel of Fortune is here to turn for them, and they're seeing things differently. They are, because they too have gone through that transformation, the death and rebirth. They're seeing things now from their third eye, their observer, not just with the 2 eyes, but they're listening to their intuition, hearing spirit guides talk to them. They're allowing their snake energy, their toxicity, their karmic energy around them to fall to the wayside. They're putting it behind them and moving forward. In the Wheel of Fortune, because of that, is now that has come to an end, so the Wheel of Fortune can turn. And they stopped being tied down to I'm going to flip this back over so I can show you. They're no longer being tied to someone else, a job, a toxicity, a karmic, whatever that was for this this group of people. Because it's in reverse, they're no longer allowing that to stop them from coming to you, no longer allowing that to stop the growth. They're now healing themselves and seeing that they need to go within, protect this flame, this connection, but love themselves and heal just as you have, because they see that they've gone through quite the battle as well, but they see you glowing and shining and healing yourself, and so they are like, I gotta catch up type mindset, right? How can you be doing this faster or better than me? Because that's a little bit still of their ego mind that I'm hearing. But here with the 5 of Swords, they are protecting this connection at a soul level. They're keeping toxicity, karmic energy, gossip away from this. so that it can come together in the near future. How they see their future with you is like a nothing they've ever expected. You were nothing they ever expected. Thunder is here. You know, we always get this card. It's a number 11, a divine number. Regardless to what season came and went, how many moons you were together, how many years, months, days. But they expected these, when they, with this connection, they thought that you were, they're expecting thunder and lightning, but it was a herd of buffalo, right? It's something not expected. And here they're running through the water again, so a lot of emotion being brought up with this, since we have a lot of water in this reading. So this is how they see their future with you, is like something they never expected possible. This is a dream or a wish fulfillment, but they never thought it would be possible. They've gone, how they see, very calm. They see you as someone who's going within and meditating, very spiritual. Number 7, divine, listening to your divine connection. They see you with them as bringing a calmness and an inner peace to their life as well. So see that you have the key to their heart. Luminous warrior here is number 5 card, is they see that their future with you is someone that can, it's going to be a challenge to balance things, but they know that in their gut, in their intuition, in their third eye, their spirit's guiding them, everything in their heart and soul, they know this is meant to be, that they're willing to fight for this. They're willing to fight for you. They're coming for you, and they want you to know they're doing all the inner work that they can as well, but they do see a future with you. They just have to figure out how to bring this to balance. That's odd. Okay. So here we have with the 2 of Wands, clarified by a King of Wands. You, 2 of Wands. You've chosen to be your own King of Wands here. I feel like you were making a decision because of the turmoil that was going on, that you wanted to stay in this journey, but you realized you had to pull back your energy and choose you and your soul purpose while he heals. And so you chose yourself as the King of Wands, as your own King of Wands, right? Still protecting the connection, mirroring one another, but you knew from your intuition, from how Spirit was speaking to you for your highest good, you had to pull back and do that inner work. Manifesting that new beginning, you were cutting things out that no longer served you as a Knight of Swords. Speaking your truth regarding things that weren't from coming out of the shadows, coming not only of your own shadow side, but of their shadow side. Here with the Temperance card is clarified with an 8 of Wands, that communication, Temperance brought some communication that brought clarity up out of the storm clouds that we saw here with your Sword of Truth. Here you see the Sword of Truth being spoken up out of all these storm clouds. And these beautiful wands are coming up out of these storm clouds as well. Here we also have a King of Swords. So you have the Knight of Swords, King of Swords. Sorry. Yeah, you are being your own emperor, really. You've got the King of Wands, the King of Swords, the Chariot here ready to move, that you're moving forward. You're being your own emperor, your own empress. The King of Swords, the Emperor and Empress is all four king or queens in one, right? This is you stepping into your power, listening to your higher self, in your truth, defending yourself, setting boundaries as well. Here, the end of the cycle with the Hangman, you're seeing things differently. You've taken yourself out of the cold, because Judgment was here to show you that difference. When the Chariot came, you put yourself in the Hangman position so that you could see things clearly from a different perspective. And you do realize that you are the key to their heart and they are the key to your heart, and that you do mirror one another. But at the same time, you also know you need to protect your heart, your soul. You need to get into soul purpose, love yourself first. Then you can come into union. Your near future is putting in 10 of Swords, putting an end to that backstabbing, but also the self-sabotage, allowing these things because you weren't setting boundaries. You weren't loving yourself to the depth first. You maybe in the past you were blaming the other person for being this or being that, or saying this or saying that, or being with the karmic or not coming to you. That's kind of a self-sabotage, because the whole journey is they're triggering you. They're the way they are to get you to realize something in you needs healing, and vice versa. So as you do that, you grow and become more stable. So in the near future, you're putting an end to that, allowing them to hurt you, or you self-sabotaging. Here is becoming very stable and grounded. Here in the near future for your person is having the Strength card to choose correctly, to give that equal nurturing, to nurture you, to reach back out to you and have that equal balance. But it's taking them, they've got to find the strength, because they know that they've done this to you, right? The pain. So now they've got to come and, face up to what they've done, which is what's causing this monkey mind. So here they are crawling. I feel like this is down on knee almost, even though they're crawling on their belly, but this is a 10 of Wands, an end to that self-sabotaging their connection to you, self-sabotaging your connection or partnership with the tangled lies they weaved, I'm hearing, or the tangled up communication, the three-party situations. They're crawling or pulling themselves out of that because they are now stepping in their power. They've had that awakening. Here with the 9 of Wands clarified with contentment, they had to go within and become content and clear their mind of the things that were holding them back, which was really their self-judgment. They didn't think they finally reached a point that they didn't feel then that they were good enough for you when they realized who you were. And they had to cut things out of their life so that the Wheel of Fortune could turn. The Matriarch of Blades, here she's cutting her own hair off. And it's cutting things out no matter how close to them the person might be, their spouse. It could be a significant other. It could be a family member of some sort. But they're cutting those people out regardless to how close they were to them, because they knew that they were toxic. They've been seen, Spirit showed them that they had to leave that toxicity. The 2 of Wands in reverse is clarified by the Matriarch of Pipes. The peace pipe in her hand here is Spirit's shown her that for her highest good she needs to trust, or this person needs to trust what path to move forward in, knowing that even if they can't see the way forward, to trust Spirit, because it'll be for their highest good. And here, them protecting the connection is the Council of Chiefs. This reminds me of protection from Spirit Guide, their counsel, right? The number 4 is all about protection. For their highest good, they are protecting this connection. The Star card, they know that how they see you in their future. They know that you are the Star card. You rise above all the fallen towers, that you are the light that guides them in their path, and they definitely want to move forward to you. They're trusting Spirit. They know Spirit is guiding them in a very peaceful way towards you, and they're trying to bring this to balance, to bring it into fruition, to bring it forward. What do you still need to work on? Shadow self side, number 9. This isn't just about toxicity, though. This is saying don't be afraid to look at your own shadow side, to embrace it. And for some of you, your shadow side, shadow side might be your strength in some situations. This isn't talking about toxicity or karmic events. This is something that you're afraid to see of your shadow side. But to embrace your own shadow self, to forgive yourself for any things that have gone on in the past, so that you can, and release it, of course, and then move forward. And again, with the shadow side, what else you need to work on is your darkest fears. What is your darkest fears? And surrender them to Spirit. Just say, I surrender the fear of whatever it is for you. Your ancestors want you to know. Cleansing, to relax or release. Okay, so relax for whatever that's for. But there's a bear here, a couple bears actually, and releasing burdens reminds me of the releasing of your shadow things that and darkest fears. Releasing the burdens that these two things bring. Detoxify yourself as well. Burn sage in your area. Clean things out of the house. Right. Also, that helps with your energy flow. Raise your vibration every day. Do a meditation every morning. New beginnings. This is end of a cycle and an opportunity for new beginnings, a new thought process, and to have the inspiration, but be the inspiration for others as well. Okay, I just heard you are inspiring with inspiration. I just heard for some of you, you are inspiring others around you, even though you don't know it. Thank you. Spirit Earth, to be grounded. Both of these look a lot like this card, the greens and the orange, right? So yeah, the Spirit of Earth, go out and take a walk outside in Earth, meditate. For some of you, plant a tree if you're able to. Ancient forest, go outside and walk in nature. If you can't plant a tree outside, then maybe buy a live house plant that's like a tree. Then at least if it's in your house, it helps ground you. Angel of Finances, honor and give thanks for the blessings you're about to receive. Angel of Expression, speak your truth, express yourself clearly. Open your heart to love, the beginning of a new intimate relationship or the rebirth of a current one, the awakening of a psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. Yeah, so I get that this is really like, for some of you, you might have a new person coming in, the beginning of a new intimate relationship, or I get more that it's because that when you go through your death and rebirth, you're no longer the person you were, you're a new person. So you were a new person to your counterpart. And same for them, when they went through the death and the rebirth, they are no longer that person, they're a new person. So they show up in your readings, your energy field as a new person coming in. So it's more of a rebuilding that connection with them, starting from scratch, building up that stable foundation. The good you do comes back to you. The good that you do comes back to you. An unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely, or repaying a debt. And look, it's like a little house in a tree. Again with the trees. Right, so this is what I have for you for today. I don't know what's the next reading. I guess you'll have to keep an eye out for it. Have a blessed Valentine's Day, and you are a beautiful soul, so love yourself. Namaste.